So that means the relationship is not. If Mara, you guys not happy. That says a lot. Says a lot.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Hi guys, and welcome back to a special edition of Zoste. Today I've got three gentlemen. We're gonna be discussing relationships and different types of relationships, what happens in the relationship and what mustn't happen in the relationship. So the good part is these three gentlemen that I have here, they've got three different scenarios. Stay tuned and make sure you listen and you understand as we sail through. I'm gonna start with introducing them, but I'm not gonna do the introduction. They're gonna do the introduction themselves. I'm gonna start with the gentleman there.
Hi guys, my name is Kelvin, aka Mapetai. Thank you guys for having me on the show. Married, I'm single, I'm so engaged to be married, and
You're not even sure where
I'm
you
a father
stand.
of one. Now that's how, when you're in a relationship, that's how complicated it gets. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm engaged to be married and a father of one.
Father of one.
Yeah,
Son, daughter.
daughter, a very beautiful daughter,
What's her name?
Chloe.
Chloe. Okay, shout out. The gentleman next to me.
Yo, what up? What's up, people? Yeah, my name is KG Khumutsondo, dog. You got? Yeah, man, I'm single, ready to mingle. You know, type of thinking.
Shout out. You giving them that? Eh?
You thought, man.
Eh,
I'm
man.
young and available.
Yeah, we have all our life to ourselves. What's the rush to
What's right, man? We young.
Why commit?
Why
commit?
commit?
Hey, there's a lot out there. There's a lot. Okay, last but not least, the gentleman in the cab.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Tinashe Mapiza, better known as James. I'm a father of one. I've got a beautiful daughter by the name of Dineo. I'm very single and happy, but things are looking good for me, so the single might go away very soon.
What's things are looking good for me?
What do you mean?
Watch the space. Watch the space.
Wow. Okay, shout out. Okay, guys. The first question, right?
Yeah.
We're obviously discussing love, relationship, and everything. What's a relationship?
I feel like it depends on the person. A relationship can be defined in different ways. Let's say me and you guys now, we're in a relationship. It's a friendship relationship.
Yes.
Obviously, because we're straight, right? Is everyone Kelvin? You straight?
You need a ruler for that.
You talk. Yeah, I'm straight. Everybody's straight. So, in our terms as straight guys, when we mean relationship, obviously we mean with females, man. You understand? So we dating with what? With the hands. Obviously not in the hands, but I'm a Ntombazane. Shout out to Nachitekas. Okay, well. So all we're trying to say is, having a relationship is where you kind of share your time, not your life as such, more of your time with the.
I love you're not sharing life, but I'm sharing time.
Time, dog.
Yo, that's a first.
Yeah, no, well, on that note, I think a relationship you can more like break it down in a whole lot of different ways.
Break it down for us.
Personally, for me, I feel like it's a companionship. Where two people come together. I feel like for you, every individual, we need that someone where you can share almost everything with, like a friend figure, brother figure, someone that you can share almost everything with.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's basically a relationship in a nutshell.
Okay, people, for me, I think a relationship is mutual understanding. By mutual understanding, I mean, if you know who I am and I know who you are, and most importantly, respect, trust, as well as love. So
that's a rare combination, but it's fine. You can continue.
it's not really rare, but if you have those four in a relationship, the relationship is very solid. How can you be in a relationship with somebody that you don't trust, somebody that you don't love, somebody that you don't have a mutual understanding
I guess that those were the relationships from back then.
You can't. Very. You can't have all those
for
in
those
one. Yes.
Yeah, when
You gotta settle.
You're missing my point. My point
I just even wait. The thing is, I define it just to.
No, I'm giving you my perspective of a relationship. I'm saying if you're in a relationship and there is mutual understanding, there is love, trust,
and loyalty. No, but man, my question
They
is,
hardly go
are you
together.
saying that just because
so
you,
then that's why
They never go
that's
together.
why the
That's-
current
that's-
relationships
I'm
are
not
far.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for the French.
No, but let's. We are just trying to be honest. I hear what you wanna ask, and that's a good question, and I'm gonna give you the platform to ask him.
Because my question is, are you saying that definition just because you want to look cool on front of the camera, or is a definition that has been put out there of saying, okay,
It deserves a horn.
say, oh,
No,
love is a companionship,
when you say-
loyalty is love, blah blah blah.
When you say definition, you are wrong because defining something and giving you what I think about something is two different things. I gave you my perspective of
That's
a
a
relationship.
perspective.
Yes.
Shut
My
up.
question, wait,
Yeah,
but my question,
yeah.
in your previous relationship, you all got to
Yeah.
4. In your like all your previous relationships.
No. What is basically trying to say to you here is, for him, what a relationship should be is where
Okay,
there's
should be.
this that exists, this and that.
Yeah, for me, I
Because
get it. Trust me. Yeah,
if you
true
got all
that.
those,
If you got all loyalty, companionship,
Respect,
respect, and love.
integrity,
And
and
love.
Good evening.
Okay.
But the question is, I feel like let's say in recent times, I've realized people are dating with love, less much of respect, less
Yeah.
love of loyalty.
Yeah, it's just like a dish.
It's dash of this and that
It's
and
not
that
all-
and that.
you
'Cause
don't-
Hence the relationships don't last. Hence why people that are in relationships currently are less happy than the single people.
But let me give you an example. I was talking to my elders, meaning our moms, my uncles, my aunts. They tell you, asiyazi ukuthi ubani bani ubamkhulu wakho uyaphuma endlini ayilala nabanye abantu. Meaning, no, let's be honest. Our mothers always tell us, now your father's cheated. Maratina spin endlini because siyazi amadoda man shit.
That is what
It's so, my man,
happens.
it's so
That's what
I
happens.
know the statement is so patriarchal. Ne? I'm not a fan of patriarchy, by the way. I'm a feminist. I don't believe men own the world. I don't believe men run the world. I don't believe
But
men
they do though.
Yeah, they do, but I don't believe men are capable of that without women being there. I've seen women being pilots. I've seen women being prime ministers, doctors. Everything men
Though
are.
it's rare.
It's not rare. This
is
day,
rare.
how?
That's why it's a wow when a woman becomes
happens.
that.
It
People are
happens, but it's
that's-
rare.
that's
No, but
awesome.
I'm saying in recent days, when you find a woman with a doctor, you go, wow, you're a doctor. Let's say you're sick, you go to a surgery or to a hospital, and you find a woman being a doctor. Do you become like, dude?
wait.
Yes, there
How
are
many
places
times?
where you-
How many times do you hear, like, front page?
Yeah.
Mr. So and so is now a pilot. How many times do you see that? You only see that
Yeah.
when it's a woman.
Yes.
Meaning it's a wow when a woman achieves certain things.
So we
This
are
brings us
all
back to us saying men run the world. It's a men's world.
No, but I'm saying that for me, it's really changing, dog. That thing is changing, and then
Okay.
I feel like we're
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
to the topic.
We might touch base on that as we go, but let's just go back. We're gonna go back to relationships, right? You guys have given your definition. Have you also given your definition?
Yeah.
Yes, you were the first one. So I wanna ask something. Based on what he said a relationship is loyalty and. Do you have that in your relationship, Mr. Engaged to be married?
I feel like I have, although I can't actually.
Can you
put
say
a-
the name of the girl you engaged to? Just
Shut up. You know,
Can you just get a name?
can you get a name, dog? It's nothing deep.
easy, guys. Wait, I was still saying. I
I
feel
think
like
it's
it's
best to
just
give a name.
Yeah.
V. I feel like that's enough.
Okay. Yeah. We get the point, but dog.
We can also ask the gentleman. Can you give us the name of the person that you
Like a potential girlfriend, you say things
because
are looking
things
good.
are looking.
Yeah.
He is engaged to marry. His name is more important. He's engaged. I'm not engaged.
No, we
No,
just,
we just
trying to say
trying
for
to- we're
reference
trying to
sake
show
that people know that
exactly,
you're out of
you
the
know.
market. Do you get it though?
No, take it easy, guys. Calm down. Calm down.
All right.
If it's easy, take it home.
I was
Yeah,
still
like
saying.
that
You know, one thing I've realized is you are never ever gonna bump into a whole package. At some point, you have to settle. You know,
True. You never get the 100% you look.
you are never.
Never.
You know, but if ever you've come to a point where you know what you want out of life, out of a relationship or out of a companionship situation, at some point you have to.
Sorry to cut you off. If you guys say you never come across all those aspects, I beg to differ. Have you realized that when your relationship begins, you sort of have all four? You believe she loves you, you believe you actually trust her, and you've got a mutual understanding.
Do you know why?
But what happens is somewhere along the road things change.
Do you know why?
To me, I think it's because you maybe thought wrong. You thought she loved you and she didn't, or you guys understood each other and at some point things changed. So you don't necessarily don't find all the four. You do, but they actually fade away for some reason.
Do you know why you get all four when it starts? They say love is blind. You are blind at that point. You are so much in love that you're not looking further. You're looking here. You're just here.
It's never factual. I think it's never factual.
It's actually amazing.
It's more in the mind.
It's called being content with what you have. That looking here and not looking elsewhere is being happy and content with what you have.
Sorry guys, if I may ask, where does lust come in? Because you guys are talking about the first phase of any relationship.
Lust has got everything to do with sex and temporary needs.
Well, I think that's where
for you.
and everyone feels like all the four exist in the relationship. You know?
But you know, I've seen relationships where it's not both parties, right? It's the other part that still has all four, all those
while the other one doesn't have anymore.
While the other one doesn't. So it's like like there's no longer anything.
Sometimes it's
exactly. That's what I've seen that in a lot of relationships.
No. One thing you guys have to understand is that whenever you meet someone, it's not like you guys are from the same situation as before. You know, it's not like when we meet. If ever I was heartbroken, you're gonna meet someone who was recently heartbroken as well. You know, you might meet a guy who's like this.
That's why they say you must first deal with your shit before you decide to move on. So you can't come into
no.
You can't come to someone.
Wait.
But your excuse
it goes back to you never know your Prince Charming. You can't say I'm ready to put myself out there.
But don't come out as a broken Prince Charming. You
can't go join a new soccer team when you're injured from the old team. How are you gonna play?
Make sure you have recovered.
You must heal.
So your excuse, bruh, is just you can't
go wait.
Dude,
I know people that have been in relationships where they recently dumped the guy. Yeah. The next morning they in a
for me it's never for me it's called moving on. Yo, what's up with the man? Do you know, for me it's called moving on. Let me give you an example. I've always said to people, relationships, there's a difference between a girl you want to have sex with, do you understand, and a girl you want to love. And one thing I've realized with men, not with women, women have said, for me to date you, I have to have sex with you. The sex has to be good before we can have a relationship. For me, I'm gonna go as far as saying 90% of women say that. They say, good sex, then we can date. Let me tell you about men.
Those are war tendencies.
Yeah?
Yeah,
they're not.
No,
trust me, women have said, real women have said, if you don't satisfy me sexually, how are we going to be in a relationship?
Can I say something, guys? Okay,
yes,
I don't know, it's very irrelevant, but yeah, along your lines. Yeah. But the woman that I'm currently with, I remember the first kiss.
Did she say you must first satisfy her?
No. She was like, if ever the first kiss wasn't the way it went, won't be anywhere
exactly.
near
Women are very sexual people.
No, obviously, first cut is the deepest. You need to impress.
No,
that goes without
let me chill out. Let's be honest. As a man, I feel like as a man, if the first kiss is not cool, I'd be like, cool man, we're gonna get. If the first sex, look at Ashley, my ex, Ashley. The first kiss.
Shout out, name dropping. I love that.
She knows that. No, she hurt me. Okay.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Yeah,
she was hot.
She broke this guy's heart.
She broke my heart. Actually broke my heart.
She used to be hot.
Yeah,
no, she's
don't do that. Yo,
I just want to understand. I don't know
that. You asking?
I'm asking.
No, she's still hot. She got a kid.
No, but I think I got the.
Like, we broke. Wait. Besides that, we broke up 3 weeks. And we broke up, and then in 3 weeks' time, I had that she was 2 months pregnant. What the fuck is that shit?
I'm like, what the
Most
fuck?
probably the child is yours, bro.
No, it's not.
No, they are.
How do you know?
Okay, cool, let's move on. As I was saying.
No, but
As I was saying, chill out. As I was saying.
How do you know the child is not
No,
yours?
chill out. Oh my gosh.
First things first.
How does
The kid is dark skinned.
and the man is actually light skinned.
Yeah.
Like,
The baby daddy.
and the guy that I saw her with is light skinned too.
Shit! Dude! 10 years from now, we'll be seeing you on TV.
No, I'm not saying. All I'm trying to say is, Ashley, first kiss, it was not like, wow, I didn't go home, I didn't come to you guys like, you want to relation,
Who wasn't delivering?
I know, I cannot, like, I feel like it's a mutual
You
place.
must
Come on, man, you
exactly.
can kiss a girl, man, but you don't go home, like, when I tell your friends, like, yo, I don't know,
But
man.
if the kiss was hot, you will tell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it was
So it
not.
wasn't.
Nah, guys, one thing you have to
Even
understand
wait,
about
wait, I
kiss,
It's never,
oh, it's never mutual. One thing for sure.
What do you
I
mean?
can enjoy.
What do you mean?
You can.
If there's strong chemistry, you actually will enjoy.
for me,
work
kiss
with
about the technique, it's not about the chemistry.
Guys,
No, guys.
A
No.
kiss
Listen.
is never mutual. So one thing I can say, you can kiss.
Do you know,
You can have someone kiss
you know
you now.
kissing is a skill.
Wait,
you know
can.
there's people
Someone
that
can
better.
kiss
So
you.
I'm saying a technique.
You understand?
It's more than
So,
chemistry.
Someone can come
listen.
and kiss you,
Let me make my
and
point.
you don't.
Let me make my point. There's people that kiss better than others. So
That's-
now,
that's very
if
true.
there's chemistry between the two of you, whether you are both bad kissers, the chemistry will make you both enjoy the kiss. Do you guys agree with me?
Cool,
on that?
cool, I get it.
That's my point.
Oh yeah. Well, in that way, I agree.
But my question is, with Ashley, the first time we had sex, it was never dope. I didn't go back home like, wow.
This actually was not you.
But dog, my
Wait,
man,
wait,
let
wait.
me-
It was
Let me
bad.
tell you something.
Sex was
Okay,
bad.
cool, but
This
I've
was-
said,
you-
I've
He
said
was
it wrong.
doing it for the look.
Chill out, wait.
Or
Tell
not,
me-
was it for the looks? Wait.
I've always
It's only
asked
doing
you.
it for the look.
You
Angie.
Wait, I've
Angie,
said,
wait.
I've had sex with how many girls? I'm like more than 20, I'm gonna be honest. More than 30, by the way.
Oh, your body
I'll
count.
say more than 40, by the way.
Your body
I'm
count.
now like at 50, my dog.
The last time we spoke, you said 60.
No.
Yeah, but I understand when it comes to body count and everything. Let's drop the body count.
Cool.
I'm just gonna ask something, right? In a relationship, he said he's engaged to be married and he's got a daughter.
Yes.
He's got a daughter and they broke up. Single and happy, of which there's nothing like that. You can't be happy alone. Then he's single also, ready to mingle, right? I want, can you, guys, the three of you give each other advice. You know who's gonna start to, you must give him advice.
So he can give me.
Then he can give this one advice. What
about you,
I
though?
think.
I'm
sorry.
gonna give all of you an advice.
Thank
Like the
Can I sorry to disturb?
Okay.
I think I'm the one at the end of the chain here. I need to advise him not to get to where I am, and he needs to advise him.
But you're never
not to-
engaged, so how can you?
You're never
advise him?
engaged.
Yes,
This one has
but-
got like
He's engaged, so he's got more experience than you.
And you're missing my point. He doesn't have more experience than me. I've got a
Can't.
Do you
child.
agree to that?
Listen,
He's got the
Do you
been
agree?
there, done that t-shirt.
yes.
Do you agree to that?
He's
got
got
the
the been
been
there,
there,
done
done
that
that.
t-shirt.
Get-
Yeah.
Got the
come you're
t-shirt,
so,
give them to
you're
my
so
boys.
smarter than you are, and you're actually younger than he is. You should be quicker than he is. I've been there. Got the t-shirt. He's headed to where I am if he
He
doesn't
even
play
cut
his
the
cards
t-shirt and
right.
made a vest. He
You get
even
my
cut the
point.
t-shirt and made a vest. Tell them,
If he
Papa.
doesn't play his cards right,
Huh?
he's coming here. So
Okay.
I need to tell him how
Okay,
not
cool.
to get here.
The whole point of this explanation is he doesn't want to be the first one to.
My life is not the same, dog.
It could be.
No. Can I say something? If ever you apply
How
the
long- wait,
same attributes in any relationship,
You get the
you
same
are unlikely
results.
to fail. Yes.
Exactly.
Can I ask something? Can I ask you something?
If it didn't work, please
If
repeat that.
ever.
You
Yeah.
apply the same attributes to every relationship, you
If-
are most likely to
yes.
fail. So,
Yeah.
Papa.
That's what I'm saying. Every relationship got its own way.
So you can't say a relationship is usually based on
something.
individual or
So
whatever.
yeah, because sometimes if
How
I'm
many,
trying to
times,
say is-
how many times have you told a guy about the problems in your relationship and the guy gives you a response? You're hey, abafazi mfethu, ngathi bazalwa umuntu one. This connects almost all relationships to one thing.
Hence I'm saying.
Women think almost the same way.
Hence I'm saying, if ever you apply the same attributes to any relationship, whether it's good or bad,
yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
and always-
to cut this long story short, I think all I can say to you is you shouldn't, first of all, you shouldn't stay engaged longer than
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. You
Yeah.
said you're engaged to be married. When did you engage and how long has it been?
So we got engaged on our, I think, 3rd year anniversary.
Which is
It was
what year was that?
guys, can you guys chill, please?
No, but
You didn't
how,
bring the chill
no,
here.
how do we
wait,
chill?
Wait, it was.
How long is the
6th
relationship, by the way?
The 6th of September 2019.
Oh, 20,
So actually,
2
we were.
years. You go to 2 years.
Wait, can you
But-
listen to the skill? So
it's
we
free.
got engaged on the 6th of September 2019, right?
Yeah.
The initial wedding was supposed to be like not a year
Wedding.
after. Yeah. Not a year after as such, but somewhere along those lines.
Then what happened? Please don't
Then-
say COVID.
Please,
COVID
and
happened.
I was also getting the
COVID happened.
Oh shit.
Financials. Finance struck and.
Also, she's been with you like through thick and skin through your financial.
Wait. Listening is slow, guys.
Nobody answer.
You know, when you're in a relationship, especially if ever there is a baby involved, differences start to show. You know, like I'll be honest. Hence, I said, in a relationship, you're never gonna find all those 4 attributes. You know, at some point, you're always gonna have to settle. You know, based on what you want out of life. You know, you can still choose to be with someone as hot as the sun. You know,
I thought you were gonna name someone.
Hot as zero, you remember that? Okay, cool, by the way.
so what I'm trying to say is, at some point, I don't think you are ever gonna find or bump into.
So you've been engaged for 2 years, right?
Yeah,
You've been in a relationship for how long?
almost 6 years now.
6 years.
Sure,
Almost 6
sure.
years.
You get how do you like? You gave her a ring. She's wearing a ring right now. Let's say if you find a collar.
Yes, definitely she is.
Okay, cool.
But
That's-
what I was
that's-
still saying, guys, I was still saying, COVID happened, COVID struck, and you know,
Yeah,
as
I remember
mentioned,
COVID happened and
differences.
venues closed. Yeah.
Yes,
Venues
differences
closed
start
and
to
the
show.
wedding couldn't happen.
No, wait. He's not
No,
talking about
but
the veins. He's talking about differences in character, right? In traits, in personal traits.
You wait. I'm just. You know when COVID happened, right? People were forced to stay together. Like,
Together.
that's when you realize that you were
So do
dating
you
the wrong
fuck with this
person.
person? Sorry for the
Shit, bruh.
sorry for the vulgar type of thing. When you say traits, let's say Suklano Muntu. During COVID, the first 21 days I was with you,
Yeah, I remember.
Colin, with you and Colin. Do you ever remember us fighting?
Shout out to Colin.
Shout out to Colin.
That boy has he just does these.
He's a loner. I'm gonna say Colin's a loner. He doesn't like to be around people. He wants to do his shit on his own.
I'm gonna bring him to the podcast. I'm gonna bring the loner to the podcast.
Yeah, Colin
I'm
is
gonna
nice
bring
bit
the
about
loner to the
one
podcast.
man. By the way, I'm saying, do you remember us fighting for the good? I know it's not more than good like 35 days. Slala C3.
35.
Yeah.
Who was counting?
I'm sure we got the 21 days plus.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just check.
The Kumulan that.
You know the one who
Am I lying?
always counts the days in whatever is the wrong one.
Come on.
But it's fine.
Am I lying? Did we fight?
What's your point?
My point is, I'm saying people always say in relationship we fight, blah blah blah. I don't remember fighting with Calvin and then say, my man, actually, in the next coming days, I don't want to see you. Or
No,
you
that's a different kind of
No,
relationship.
wait, chill out.
No, but it's still a
It's
relationship.
still a relationship.
It's
It's
people.
Me,
No,
James,
it's
why
still a
not?
relationship.
James,
Stuck in
you
one
can be
room,
broke for
you
days.
understand?
You are
James,
the guy that explained the difference between these relationships
Shen
and
Tan. I'm
them.
saying Shen Tan. James, you can have 5 rand and Kevin can have 1,000 rand. But
Dude, I was stuck with the mother of my child for the first lockdown, 21 days. The one that you're talking about.
cool. Yeah, man, yo, in Pumalanga. Yeah,
I was
shout out to
saved-
MP.
I was set for 3 weeks.
You were what?
I was set for 3 weeks.
So that
Is that
and I'm not the
fair? Is
only
that
one.
fair?
It's not fair, but now
But
it
what
all comes
good?
down.
was
And,
that
and the other thing,
that
James
do
had
it.
money. During
Listen.
lockdown, James had money. So that means the relationship is not. If we win a money, Mara, you guys not happy. That says a lot. Says a lot. Win a money.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Let me
That's a
let me
very
make my
good point.
Calm down, calm down.
was that lockdown? Is that time when you created that group? Ne?
Yes.
You.
Yes.
I thought-
Exactly.
It's fine.
Can you calm
It's fine.
down?
Sorry, cool.
Okay.
Everyone is calm now.
If you talk to anybody that was stuck with their woman for those 21 days, I promise you, the entire world's population, at least less than 50% were happy.
My pops was happy because she was my mom. Okay, cool.
No, you don't know that.
I know.
He is the one that can come and sit here and tell us if or not.
He
was
told
happy.
me.
You know,
My point being,
Yeah.
And when a man and a woman are united, or when they decide to be together,
Cool.
during the first days, like the first days of the relationship,
Cool.
like I said before, I'm gonna repeat, things are smooth. There's all four things that we discussed. But somewhere along the line, things fade away. You get my point?
Yeah.
So the point that I'm trying to make is I was set for 3 weeks, and I was there for 5 weeks. I was set for 3 weeks. So the other 2 weeks, my daughter contributed, because that one always makes me smile. And the other week was,
Shout out to Neo.
I guess it was nature taking place. You cannot always be happy with the woman, guys. That's a fact.
No, you lie.
You know, always is a very huge word. Always. You cannot always be happy with the woman.
But girl,
So now, how do we fuck up as guys? Sorry for the language. We want
You guys are gonna chase away my
we want
But
permanent.
it's fine,
Let's
let's do this.
We want permanent happiness. Ufuna ukuthi January to December nibe ni grand nomuntu wakho. You can never get that. Even if it was for sale, you would never be able to afford it. You cannot be happy with a woman permanently. So it's fair for me to have been with that girl for with that woman for 5 weeks and was only happy for 3 weeks.
Also, there's a difference.
I mean, for 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
There's a difference.
No.
Calling someone
No,
girl
wait.
and woman.
Yeah, she gave me a beautiful child.
Okay,
Can't
guys,
believe
wait. I've been with the mother of my child for almost 6 years now. Of course, we've had our ups
You're
and
human,
downs,
you're human,
you know.
you're
But
human.
overall, one thing I can say is, I've been happy. I've been the happiest, you know.
Your
And
colors been
it's
Yeah.
I was there, but I was there because I'm the freak.
You were happy.
yes, I was, you know. I'm saying overall.
Out of the 6 years, let's say he was happy for a good 5 years. Then 1 year was not happy.
How long was she happy? That's the question.
She
That's
was.
a good question.
You know,
Vanessa was always
wait.
there. You remember Mas chilling?
Guys, there's only one person to answer this question,
no,
to be honest.
No. But no.
Who's
No.
that one person?
Vanessa.
I'll bring her to the
You
podcast.
cannot answer
I'll
for
bring her to the
Vanessa.
podcast.
Guys,
Wait, I'll
guys,
post
guys,
it. But for now,
you guys are
wait,
always
you guys are
you know-
going off track
You know,
now.
there's something.
No, why? Why you so
Name
skeptical?
dropping and everything.
Why
Wait.
not? She's a girlfriend. You got
I know.
engaged. So why
Yes.
not?
But what
Let
my
me
point
say something.
is,
Let me say something. As the host, I own this whole thing. I'm just gonna, you know when you own something, you can decide when you're gonna test it. You know what I want to talk about? You see, the parents are happy. They were happy. You know, there's something talking about parents, right? Talking about parents. You know what I've realized, right? Like a lot of parents. How many of us have seen our parents kissing? How many of us have seen our parents holding hands?
I have.
seeing them kissing.
With my pops. You know my pops doesn't stay around. Just like in Botswana, Gaborone. Shout out to dad.
Hey, and Cameron's got like, hey, you know, your dad, bruh. I need to bring your dad here.
Shut up.
So I think, like I'm saying, parents, right? I'm not saying your parents or whoever, but most parents, if not 80, if not 90% of parents, they no longer kiss or hold hands in front of kids, but they can fight in front of kids. How many of you have seen that?
My parents have never fought. My parents have never had an argument. I feel like that's why I turn out like this. I'm
What's
so
like
lazy.
this?
Oh,
What's
don't
that?
say they've never had an argument. Say they've never had an argument
In front of us.
you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In front of the children.
What you mean by that's why you turned out like this?
I've seen the way my friends who grew up with the mother, only with the single mom, or the father, single father, or what couldn't know. You understand? Growing up with the granny. I've seen.
So growing up with the granny is the best.
No, chill out.
That is the
You
best.
can think it's the best, man, but I've seen
It
how.
is the best. It doesn't
You know,
take
chill out. I've seen how you take things in general. I've seen how niggas who grew up with both parents, ne? Chill out. I've seen how my friends who grew up with both parents and friends that grew up with a single mom, how they treat their girls. Trust me, God is different.
So how does the one that grew up with the granny?
The way you grew up with your parents and you see the love from them. All I'm saying is, I've never seen my mom and my pops fighting. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think they fight though?
I don't think so. I feel like my father is like me. He lays this see, you don't know he's human, you don't hit a woman. He's scared from the point of view, ne? I mean, I remember my last relationship, ne? You know, there was a long shot. Do you know that? She slapped me on some crop wangly mazla.
What's
Which
which one?
igama lakhe linye la. Oratile.
Asigama lakhe linye.
Oratile.
Isn't your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, my ex. When am I shiny? I didn't
No, but you told me the story. You were wrong, though.
I was not wrong.
No,
Regardless
regardless of being wrong, is it
you
now?
don't get too physical.
No, but now this is most of you won't like what I'm about to say, but I'm not saying women should hit men. But what I'm saying
I'm saying men should hit women.
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying that either.
Exactly.
When a woman hits a man, to be honest, but it's like they did Falco, because it doesn't pain unless they use a weapon. So if a woman is coming to you angry, wait, let me finish.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Let me
finish.
finish.
But they're violent.
No,
It's gonna be violent. I should listen to that.
No, that's what let's let him finish.
Mamela. Do you know why? Before I continue with myself, what I'm gonna say now is the reason why when you go to the police station and say my woman hit me, they laugh. So he's like, hey, pull it. This is also a routine now. They make fun of it. A woman, you told me the story. I'm not gonna say it live what you said but you were wrong. When a woman is angry, then they come to you. They're on some. I hate you. And then one later we are about
There's those ones.
That's what Oratile did according to how I understand it.
Yeah.
She was busy scratching him, hitting him like this.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of girl.
But one slap can take me to 6 years in prison. So you condoning that?
Yeah,
You say,
but we can't do that, Tina.
oh whoa! So you, Kelvin, she can do all the scrapping on my
This
chest.
is the one in 50-50.
And chill out. And I mean, I can slap Oratile once.
Don't do that.
And he's saying it's okay for Oratile to do everything.
I didn't say it's okay. I just say don't
Compare it.
moan about it.
No, so women should mourn about me slapping her.
She's a woman.
What do you know? I don't understand that. Okay, cool. Let's go into relationships. Because if you start with the whole gender shit, we're not gonna end. I'm not gonna listen to you saying that.
But are you honestly gonna cry about Oratile sleeping?
Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I've got a friend who was like hit on the wall with this woman.
That's on another level.
She pushed his knee on the wall.
That's on another level. It's different. I'm talking about your particular situation.
Listen to Mazanuk and you think it's cool.
Guys, let's not get off track here.
Cool, understand.
Yeah.
The thing is the topic is very
It shouldn't.
wide.
Let me tell
Okay, wait.
It shouldn't be.
Simba, the last time I checked, you were on how parents have influence over us as kids in our relationship.
And like I said,
I had something to add on.
Okay,
You know, yeah, it was all on the basis of how we like push on having kids, getting married, and all that, just because of that's what is.
We saw it was nice.
You know, no. That's what is us as kids. You know, having babies because they need school and everything, and the fact that we have to get married because really like you as growing up from a very like a specific family, you don't have to reach a certain age. It doesn't, you know. That's what I want to touch base on. You know, me personally, I feel like at this day and age, I feel like we as like each generation, we not necessarily have to be.
So Kelvin, all I'm saying is that parents, it's the foundation of how you guys are gonna be in life. Yeah? For a good example, there's a girl that I know from a flick team, Mizuwood, probably 6 or 8. Yeah? I've seen because she saw what her parents had. She always had one and the other thing. You would see a man and a woman, husband and wife, children. You take them to school, they become better people. Do you understand? If you don't grow up in that kind of situation, in that scenario, it's rare for you to kind of have it. I'm gonna chill out. Wait. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna patience was a kitchen. The whole thing.
Wait. Let's give you. You're gonna drop names and still apologize.
I want to become a better man for my daughter. I was raised by a single parent.
Yeah.
A mother. You understand? No. he's
I'm not.
off track.
I'm not off
He doesn't have to say.
Yeah,
The
but
fact
I'm
that
saying, no, I'm just
you
saying.
grow up saying love or surrounded by love.
On that note,
you're gonna
you
grow
say
up to become a better person. No.
There's a time that you say that's why you turned out this way. How did you turn out?
He didn't explain. I asked and he didn't explain.
Can I-
That's what I'm saying.
How did you turn out?
Soft.
I don't want to give the
You
same.
turned out soft.
I don't want
No,
to give my
I
daughter the
didn't
same
turn
life
out
I had.
No, you turned out soft.
No,
That's
No,
that's.
let's listen.
Wait.
You said that's why
I'll
you
go
turned
back
out
to
this
what
way.
I'll go back to what I said before.
It's like I've seen
hosting-
how my friends.
Yes, Wes.
Hello.
How my friends.
Bang,
Oh,
bang,
sorry.
bang, bang, bang. You turned out soft. I asked you what you mean by that's how you turned out. You gave an example. Yoguti, the girlfriend Umshaile, he didn't do
He
anything.
doesn't believe that.
So
girls-
are you saying you turned out soft?
No,
Because
I'm
the
chill out. I'm
date-
saying
How did you turn out?
I'm gonna use the I'm turn out in
How
the way.
did you
Chill out. I'm gonna turn out. I turn out the same way as my parents and 100% better than them.
As compared to who?
As compared to the friends that were raised by single parents.
Which friends? So you've got friends that were raised by single parents.
And
that
I've
have
seen how
turned
they-
out-
Violent.
I've seen how they.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I've seen how they've turned out. I've seen how.
I sense
I'm
some
gonna chill out.
judgmentalness.
It's not
there.
judgment. It's
I
being.
sense you being
Okay, so
judgmental.
wait. Let me try and understand something here.
This is
So what do
this
you
is
get
so much
from
of ease.
being raised by a
A
single
lot.
parent? Wait,
You get a lot.
Wait,
No,
what?
but if you're
Like
raised-
what?
being
Wait,
raised by a single parent-
wait.
By
Can I give you
Relax.
3-4 crucial things that you get from being raised by a single parent? You see hard work, someone dedicating their
Shout out,
time,
that's
their
true.
everything to you, raising you.
Yeah.
You don't see any violence.
Yeah.
Where do you see violence? That you see on all your other friends.
Can I-
That's a point. That's a point.
Yes.
No, most kids that are raised by both parents, they see their parents fight.
Yes.
They see the daddy hitting the
You
mom.
don't see
of
violence
People that
from
were raised by
someone who's-
one part of the
Can I say why I'm saying single boys who were raised by single parents, they don't think they need a woman because
No.
they think chill. They think
Is
No,
it a
no, that's
good
a
thing
lie.
not to
That's a
be a
lie.
woman?
That's a lie.
Wait.
When you're raised by a single parent,
You don't think-
no.
do you think I have to get a woman?
You see how miserable that single parent was.
Was.
Now
No, you
can't-
don't. James,
Dude,
yes,
I was raised by both parents, and my little brother was raised by my grandmother. But
do you see
can tell
a
one thing.
woman like, mama,
Wait.
good lonely? Have you ever said that as a 19, 18-year-old? Do you go like, my mom is lonely? There's no way you see it.
It's not a matter of you
She
saying
obviously will be lonely at some
But you
point.
see it when be
Let me
honest.
tell you
If-
something.
If you are
Then
being
wait.
honest, if
Wait,
you're
you
brutally honest,
can't advocate for people that were raised by single parents because you were raised by both parents.
Yes.
What he's saying
What I
is
saw
from
from
a
my
personal
mother
perspective.
do you see a single? Do you say I'm a mom lonely? Do you
I
say your mom
saw
is lonely?
hard work,
No, but I'm saying,
boss.
Mamela James, mina ngikhulisa woman time
Yeah.
my mom is my mom is a
Do you
I feel
fall
like
under the
money,
spoiled
man.
brat
Like,
kinda kid?
between my mother,
Wait.
between my
Do-
mother and
do you fall
father,
under
do you
the-
understand? Between my mother and father, ngiyazi ukuthi ihard work ukuthi manje maro time akana ngqondo akana ayokho slam in that money uma uletwa emalini
That's you.
emalini
That's you.
emalini
That's
ngiyazi ukuthi mangifuna umuntu onemali okwazi ukuyenza imali uma uletwa
Also, your mother has more money than your dad, basically, that's what you're saying. And that makes you think your mother is more hardworking.
No, I'm not.
No,
exactly.
wait, can I
That's what I'm
say-
saying.
No,
My
no,
mom
wait,
is not
okay,
hardworking.
okay, now-
His mother,
wait, no,
my
no,
father.
wait.
His mom is not hardworking. His
Ma-
father brings the money, but his
No,
mom.
no, I'm
his
saying my
mom-
father is a hard worker, but it doesn't bring money. My mom is not a hard worker, but she brings more money. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying.
can I ask?
You know what I'm saying.
Can I ask? No, I don't know what
You
you're
know
saying.
what I'm saying.
Can I ask now?
Cool.
Who are you staying with now?
My mom.
Where's your father?
He's not around.
Kabron
Yes.
was the same.
Kabrona saved it now.
Trust me, if ever you were next to your father,
Yeah.
you were gonna understand and appreciate whatever it is.
You know what
little
you're
that
saying?
it makes.
Wait.
You
When
understand?
I was growing up, I grew up with both of them, so I know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Who knows him?
You still growing up. What do you mean when you grew up?
Yeah,
I'm 24, dog. I'm 24. What means growing
You're
up?
24.
Yeah.
So when you were
Shit,
growing up,
whoa,
what was your father?
whoa.
What was your
Guys,
mother?
wait, whoa. You are what?
97.
No, you're 24. Guys, there's some stuff that you mustn't be. Stuff should be censored here. This guy's 24. Like he's only 24.
How old are you guys?
Oh, bro. I'm
don't
not gonna
know
sell out
how
my
old
age, but.
But okay, you 3 years older than me, 3 years 4. But doesn't make sense though. I'm saying.
Look at what this guy
Okay,
does.
okay,
Wait,
guys.
look at what this guy
On
does.
track.
He says, wait. He says 4 years. He says 3 years, 3 years, and 4. So I look older than him.
No.
That's what he's
Okay,
saying.
guys, let's not get off track here. Okay, Chi, don't get your facts mixed up.
You know.
Don't get your facts
I
mixed
know.
up.
If you knew
You
you
were
would
raised by
disagree.
both parents.
You know, Calvin.
You were raised by both parents.
Yeah.
the fact that you're not violent now, don't never necessarily think that.
I'm never gonna be violent.
Wait.
Yeah.
No. Listening is a skill. Don't listen to respond. Listen to
And it's
understand.
free.
Then, yes. Don't ever think at any point that guys that were raised by single parents bring out whatever the most as in violence or.
I would like, wait.
How do
I
they encounter
personally,
violence?
right?
I'll tell you something. I personally don't want to give the same life
Using my line.
I had.
Everyone is like
Using
that.
my line.
I feel like it's become
I said
natural.
I feel like
Indlela
using my
okhule ngayo awufuna ukuyinikeza abantwana bakho.
So what is it that you want to give your daughter because you were raised by your child
I-
because you were
I-
raised
I-
by both
I
parents?
feel like my
What
parents. Can I be honest?
specifically
My
that
parents.
you
I
can
feel like
point out that
my
you want?
parents are very judgmental. I feel like my
Hey,
parents
G,
very.
just-
Com-
let me
Wait,
just
can
make
I be
this simple
honest?
for you.
My parents are very judgmental. My parents are very comparing. Oh, what it was for me?
That's all parents. They
That's
all
what
do that.
I'm saying. I'm not gonna be like that to my kid because my kid is my kid. James, trust me.
So you can't refer good stuff to your kid. Like
Okay,
you
if-
refer
okay,
all
sure.
kind of
How do you
stuff.
motivate your child? How do you
How do you
motivate your
motivate your
child?
child?
I think you better. I feel like you can get better than 58% or 60. I'm not gonna compare them. If I was gonna compare my parents to my man, I'm only to 50. Patrick Mutsipe is 55. Ubuku Patrick Mutsipe is man. Ubuku Spamba
Your
is
parents Mutsipe inherited all those things.
No,
You don't
okay,
compare with facts.
Chilan, I can compare to you guys.
Yes,
I can compare to you guys. Abantu abangenelithanga, abantu abazenzela imali yabo. Ramaphosa didn't write anything.
What are you talking about?
Ramaphosa is
What you say?
He's a
Dude,
political
you-
man.
Get your facts
Dude,
right.
that guy was
You was born rich.
Dude, now
You
you're
was born
talking
rich.
straight up.
Get your facts right.
Dude,
Kenji,
Don't
before you
just
guys-
laugh.
No, I'm being honest.
If you want
When
to
you
say
come,
things, make sure you got your
when you
facts
come
right.
here, bring your facts straight.
How?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
That's what
just
I'm
come
saying.
here.
Okay, guys, we're about to close this, and I'm gonna promise people part 2 of this because this has become mixed up.
Thank you.
So before we close, before we run this down, these people are taking over. This is my show, huh? Do you know there was a part where I asked for advice, but nobody gave who advice? Yeah, nothing
But
like that
I
happened.
tried and he blocked me. I was about
Exactly.
to tell him.
Okay, I'm gonna close this, right? We're gonna close this. I'm so sorry. We're gonna close this. You said you are single.
Yeah, single
Ready
ready
to
to mingle with anybody from the range of like 18 to about like 35.
He's in the market. He's in the market. He's in the market.
You know,
I'm gonna give you his numbers.
Last time I checked, you had a girlfriend.
no, he's single though.
Oh, did
Okay,
you guys break up?
No, that's what you think. I didn't
This
tell you.
look says single. Trust me.
You
He's
know,
always been like this, even if he was still in a relationship. He looked
now,
like
I'm
this.
young, so you never.
Nobody in a relationship will look this fresh. Come
You've
on.
been young since 10 years ago. You know that you've been saying I'm young since 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was
I've known you for
16.
11 years.
I was 16,
So
by
you're
the
still
time,
young.
and you're 24.
You're still young now.
Okay, wait. Like I said,
24
like I said,
For the past 6 years.
I know this type. Okay, wait. You said he's single. You said he's single and ready to.
Should I put
mingle.
on my ID? Like,
You're gonna put everything. Don't worry. You're gonna choose. So he's single and ready to mingle, right?
Yeah.
You are engaged to be married.
Yes, engaged to be
you
married.
are potential to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I
No.
almost have a girlfriend.
It's in that part.
Yes.
Where is she right now?
That's,
Anything can
that's for
happen.
me to know and for you to never find out.
Okay, here I am, right? So like he said,
No, what about as much as you like on the show, as much as everything, this is all about you. Where you at the relationship with Kylie?
I think I said it.
No, you didn't. Do you remember?
He
You
said that the best thing that he ever
The best thing that I can ever do for myself
is
is
give himself freedom.
because I know 5 people who are married and not happy. I know 5 people who are in a relationship and are not happy. And I know 5 people.
So you don't know 20 people that are in a relationship and are happy.
No,
I don't.
I also don't. I'm
I've
not
tried.
supporting my
You know what I've done? I've put a scale.
No, okay.
There's a lady that I'm gonna talk about. She's beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful ladies that I know. Right?
Cool.
She's the dude. She's been loyal as F.
To you.
No.
Oh,
To her man. And stuff happened. I used to admire that relationship. I used to admire that union.
Yeah.
I was so heartbroken when shit happened. At some point, I told myself I'm never going to be in a relationship. I'm never going to be committed, right? Then she was my inspiration when it comes to love, relationship, and everything. And then stuff happened. Then I realized, you know what? I need to save myself. Someone will ask you, do you have kids? The best thing that I'll do for my kids is not to have kids at all. That's the best.
I'll never have
Can
a
I-
kid
can I-
before I'm
can I-
married, by the way.
Wait,
I'll
wait,
never have
wait.
kids before I'm married.
Sorry, can I
By the way.
come in? Sorry.
You didn't knock.
Okay, wait. You know, there's a saying that goes, you never know until you try. So
Why does he need to try when he can see it right in front of him? He
I've
said
seen
to
no,
try.
no, not
I've
what
seen people
he
try.
said he's
I've
what
seen
works
knows
for me
five
won't
people.
work for me.
He says he knows.
What works for you won't work for me.
Why-
What
yes,
doesn't
why-
work
I'm
for
not
him
talking-
Why
won't-
I'm not
why would
talking
you not
of-
work for 5
It's
people?
not
and
about
work
one
for him?
scenario, it's about
Plenty.
numerous
No, no.
scenarios.
God,
No, the
wait,
thing is-
Okay,
Got a
wait,
point.
wait. Let me say one
it
last
doesn't.
thing. Wait, let me say one
It
last
doesn't.
thing. Let me say one last thing. Let me say one last thing. This was the best and exclusive episode. Look out for episode part 2 with the same guys.
Yeah.
KG, shout out for coming through.
Yo, man, shout out, man. Come
Kelvin.
on, my face.
It was
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
having you.
yeah.
James, thanks for pulling through, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you tune in.
Like, man, like, press the like button. Nenza, nigga, tinina. Yes, sis.
Adios. We're out.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. See you in the next episode.